Hey friends, so this is going to be the second shopping trip video that I'm putting out this week. Just remember, I am out of town. I'm in Branson, Missouri with Miss Dion Woods at the Empowering Creativity Retreat. So I wanted to make sure I still got some content up for y'all, and I will come back and we will do some of these projects together. But today we're gonna enjoy some shopping and a haul. So if you are new here, my name is Bri. I love to go thrifting and junking. I take my finds and I upcycle them into beautiful home decor. That's the kind of thing you like, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and there's a bell next to it. If you click that bell and click the notifications to all, YouTube will let you know every time I upload a new video. We went to a thrift store called City Thrift this day. It is in Kansas City, so it was fun to check out a new place. It was huge for sure. They had a ton of stuff packed into this store. We started off in the front in this little vintage shop section. Honestly, things were a little overpriced here. I don't think I ended up grabbing anything right here from the front. There were still a ton of fall items on the shelves. I did a quick browse, but nothing really caught my eye, so I kept moving on and we moved into the Christmas stuff instead. This is where I realized how high the prices were at this thrift store, a lot higher than what I'm used to in Topeka, but we did end up eventually finding some good Christmas stuff right at the end in the other corner of the store. They had an entire row full of critters. It was really hard for me not to buy like 50 things out of this aisle, but I really wanted to keep it seasonal. At the shopping trip, I was really looking for holiday items, and there weren't any little Christmas figurines to be seen. We moved over into the wood section. I really loved this board. It was priced higher than I could afford for resale, but I did take a video of it for future projects. And again, a ton of random wood items, but the prices here were a lot higher than I was used to. $7.99, $8.99 kind of seemed to be the main prices we saw. Absolutely loved this glass jar with the lid, but at $13, again, just not something I was interested in paying for. Once I spotted this clock, I had to take it down off the shelf. Look how gorgeous this is. Now, unfortunately, it was missing the glass in it, and the mechanism looked like it didn't work anymore. So I left that behind for somebody who may be able to repair it. I spotted some more rolling pins this day. I ended up getting 2 out of the 4. A couple of them were a little overpriced and newer, not quite worth it. But y'all, I've finally been finding my rolling pins. I'm happy. The basket section did not disappoint, but I ended up finding this really cool piece in that aisle. I found some fun baskets. These I almost grabbed, but they were just a little too modern for me. I've had some requests to look for tiered trays. I found this tiny little cute one, but at $9, it was way overpriced. I wish I would have seen that red cowbell while I was there, but I missed that. That would have been great for Christmas. What does this say? Does this say baby? Because we really couldn't figure it out. Drop me a comment below. I spent quite a bit of time here in the metal section. I grabbed this and it was actually in my cart, but then I realized it was modern and I didn't want to pay $13 for it. I thought it was older at first because that white bowl had some crazing on it. Now, what do y'all think? Did I grab this? Well, there it goes in my cart. Y'all already know. Look at that patina. The floral section here was packed. It was a little pricey. This cactus was cool, and honestly, this frog made it all the way up to checkout. And then I put him back at $5. He was just a little old and beat up. What do y'all think? Should I have grabbed the wicker frog? I don't find a lot of red enamel cups, so I grabbed those for sure. And the print on these were just gorgeous. I set them up together. They don't go together, but they're cute next to each other. I liked this big cake plate, but at $15, it was way too expensive and out of my range. Found a little Lazy Susan. Again, I think it was around 10, just more than I was willing to spend. If you're wondering where to find any of my found items or any of the paint and products I carry, it's over on my website, upcycledbybri.com. And of course, I will list everything down in the description box below, so it's easy for you to find. Here is a look at my haul, all laid out on the couch. The Christmas theme definitely stuck, and I found some really amazing metal items. Let's sit down and take a closer look at what I found. Haul number 2 came from a thrift store called City Thrift. It is in Kansas City. So prices were a little bit higher for sure, but the thrift store was enormous. Not a ton of furniture. There were a lot of clothes, a lot of home decor. Like I said, prices were higher. I had to dig a little bit and I spent up a little bit, but I found a couple of really great finds that are gonna make up for a couple of the higher prices on some of the smaller things. I'll explain a little more. I saw this post in the blanket aisle. Now, the bottom of it is wood, but I am not sold on the fact that this part is wood. I think it's resin. So I actually got it to take it apart and do projects. So I'm gonna go ahead and just unscrew it right now because it's coming off really easily. And let's look, let's see. It wasn't on there very well, first of all, ouch. That poked me. I guess it is. I don't know, man. I'm baffled. Like, it's split like wood. That looks like wood, but this does not. I don't know. Maybe it's just a paint job. Anywho, now I've got this amazing post. Might be able to chop it up into candlesticks. Shoot, look, it's wood. I guess it is wood. This is getting chopped into some amazing candlesticks. This post or base will become a whole nother project. And look at this amazing bell that's attached to it. The bell I'm going to come bring off and sell separately. I'm so excited, I can hardly talk. But I was just like, okay, perfect. So this was $12, which, you know, might sound high for a thrift store price. That's screwed on there, I'm gonna have to unscrew it. Might sound high for a thrift store price, but in reality, when I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects for $12, can't beat that. I had to snag it up. I'll know I love my enamel. I have some blue enamel that I use here at home, and then I have some decorative enamel I bought from Jamie as well. But when I saw this set of 3 for $3.99, I went ahead and grabbed them. Makes them a little over $1 a piece. Since it's only 3, I'm gonna go ahead and split them up and sell them singly. I think they would be really cute with a little pine tree in them for Christmas, or you could use them. They're still in good shape. I would say this was my find of the day right here in all of its glory. I did pay $10, so I paid up. But it's copper, it's got the patina, it's got a porcelain knob. You can open it, so you could always put floral in it, use it to stage. It's got an opening spout here, a fancy handle. Of course, it came home with me. And of course, I just downsized and got rid of all of my copper and switched to brass. So this one will be listed. Lorraine found this for me in the floral section, $4 for this double hanging basket. A very good deal. It needs just, you know, cleaned up, a little bit of Dawn dish soap, good scrub. There's a little tiny bit of rust patina. I would say though, if you sealed this in real well, I'd still use it for food. In fact, I was thinking about keeping it for myself to hang my fruit in. I'm gonna go ahead and list it for now because I'm gonna be gone for a week. I don't know what direction exactly I'm gonna go with in my kitchen, and I'm thinking I'll have time to get on Pinterest and see what I wanna do. I might end up pulling it down, saving it for myself. That's the perks of the job. But I can't ever pass up a good wire basket, and a double tiered one is a rare find for me. So $4, that came home. Found a cute little copper cup, I think a votive holder. It looks like somebody might have had a floral arrangement inside of it before. So I'm gonna give it a good cleaning. It's got some great turquoise patina in there. So as long as I can get all the old moss out, you know what, we might just style it right side up to show the patina, but I just couldn't pass up the hammered copper with the patina. $3 for this little thing, but I went ahead and snagged it. Like I said, that's where it kind of evens out. I paid up for a few things, but I will make a good return. So if I pay a little more for a couple smaller things, it's okay. But if I overpay for a ton of small things that I can't get a bigger return on, that's when I might get myself into a pickle. So if you're a reseller, just kind of keep that in mind. I looked at these copper cups a couple times and passed them up because they are modern. They're the Threshold brand. They were originally $9.99 each. I paid $6 for the set at the thrift store, but they've got some really, really good patina on them already. And so I'm thinking with time, they're gonna age even more beautifully. And here's the deal. If somebody doesn't buy up the kind of old patinaed stuff, then it's never gonna truly become vintage or antique. It's gonna end up in the dump. So somebody's gotta start the collection somewhere. And I just really loved the look of these, especially paired next to this other find. So I went ahead and grabbed them to take the little risk. I will clean them up just a little bit and sell them as a set of 2. I always grab shoe shining brushes for fun displays, and I love them in vignettes. I found this one with kind of the silver back. It's got an engraving in it, RC. I paid $3.99 for it, so I paid up just a little bit, but I love the color of the bristles. And let me show you what I like to do with the sticker, with the brushes. An old photo or a business card stuck in here makes a great display if you have a booth or a shop, or if you just want to do a cute little vignette in your house. So, and of course it looks cute just like this too. So I can't ever pass up the little brushes. I think it's the texture. The bristles mixed with either wood or metal. I just like it. I think it adds a nice amount of texture. I got a request for a couple of little Christmas critters. Now this I think was probably maybe an ornament. I don't know. I paid $2.99 for him. He was in the little vintage section, but the deer have been popular. His little head turns and moves too, so I thought he was super cute and I couldn't pass him up. I'll go ahead and list him since I've had so many requests for Christmas items and for critters. Keys have been popular, and this one has hooks on it. So I thought, hey, a double score, and it looks like the hooks even unscrew. If you hated them, you could take them off and just use the key for decor. But a key for keys. Very, very cute, very French country. It was $2.99, so not a bad price, and I will go ahead and have this listed. Of course, if you wanted to paint this or wax it, you could really make some of those details pop too, but I like it just as is. Really loving this brass vase. It's a different kind of shape than I usually see. It's got a fun shape at the top, a lot of detail, and then the patina is amazing on it. Only $3 on this one as well. So like I said, $3 on this, a little high, but I would have paid probably $4 for this. So those little things tend to even out when I'm shopping. I just need to do a final check of my cart at the very end to make sure it all evens out. And don't be afraid to take your time, double check your things. I've had some requests to look for I've had some requests to look for the Night Before Christmas books. This one definitely caught my eye. I paid $1.99 for it. It was originally 29 cents. It's a great shape. It's got some great illustrations and really fun colors. So of course I picked this up in case you would like to add one of these vintage books to your holiday collection. And I love that it's the front of him on the front and the back of him on the back. Really cute. All right, I was excited to find this tree. They had lots of trees. This was definitely the most realistic looking one. Now, it was $15. It came with some lights, which work. So I'm gonna take these off. They're little LED bulb looking lights, and I could use these on another fun craft project. Oops. So that's a little score right there, right? A couple dollars maybe of value. And then it looks like they just stuck some random fabric in there. So we're gonna pull that out, toss that. But this is in a cute basket and it's really like cemented in there. I'm sure they bought it that way. There's some glue coming through. So it might've been a homemade project. I don't know. It looks store made. But my thought on this is all of these little branches individually look like little mini Christmas trees on their own. I've been making a lot of candlestick projects and wood projects like that. So when I saw this, I was like, uh-huh. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 or 18 trees I could pull off of here for $15. So that's 17 or 18 small projects that I could sell at $10-ish to $15-ish a piece, or even more depending on how cool I make them, right? So this tree is cool as it is. Would I have, oops, I am so sorry, baby. Would I have paid $15 at the thrift store for it? No, probably not. Just, I couldn't sell it and ship it like this. Maybe for my own home. Maybe for my own home. Except for I'm out of room in here, so probably not. But thinking about breaking it into all of those little projects, and then I would still have this amazing basket with the heavy cement bottom in it with a hole, you know what I mean? So I could make it into a whole new project. Possibilities are endless. Now, nothing's gonna happen to it until I get back from Branson. I'm so sorry that I squished you. So y'all comment down below, save the tree or chop the tree. Do y'all want to see projects? Do y'all want to see what I could do to it? Or should we save it and should I use it like on my porch or something? Y'all let me know. Last couple things, I spotted these. There were 4 rolling pins total. The other 2 weren't as nice, weren't as cool, whatever, and they were more expensive. This one was $3.99, this one was $2.99, so that evened them out just a little bit. Made them buyable, and then I can pair them with my other 2 rolling pins from my thrift haul earlier this week. Now I have 4, which is definitely a great amount for a vignette in my booth. 4 is enough, or I can stage them all together for pretty photos here for my website. So I'll paint the handles on those rolling pins and they'll be $12.95 each. Now there was a bag wall there. Lots of utensils. Unfortunately, I found like the biggest bag ever, and I only wanted really one thing out of it. It was $8 for this bag of goodies. So let's look at the meh stuff, right? I got a couple plastic spoons, but you know what it turns out? I actually need spoons for my kitchen. There's a couple wooden items here. Not a great patina. They don't look super old, but I can always fix that, right? Oops, a little marinating thing. I actually don't have one of those. Always got to be careful when you're buying things like this at the thrift store. Of course, they'll need to be sanitized. These tongs looked very, very aggressive. I'm probably going to re-thrift those, right? There's a couple nice knives in here. Here is a set of spoons with some really cool handles. Oh, made in Japan. Okay, those are pretty cool actually. Like I said, and a slotted spoon, right? Okay, $8. We are not gonna pay $8 for that, but this was also in there. I have never found in the wild a hand-turned rolling pin. This one has got some great patina. It's definitely got some age. And now the big question is, do I keep it or do I sell it? I'm gonna do a little research about how much these cost because I've never found one. Like I said, I wanna keep it since I've never found one. Let me show you my rolling pins in the kitchen. So my kitchen isn't completely decorated, like I said yet. It's functional, obviously, but not decorated. But here is my stash, my collection, I would say, of wooden utensils. I really like the good seasoned ones. This is like my favorite one ever right here, this spoon. I've got a couple of rusty old knives in here because y'all know I love the rust. A couple old crocks, some beautiful patinaed brass. This is an authentically old board. And then this is a decor board. I actually made an antiqued. This one is available on my website currently, but I use it here for decor as well until it sells, which is another perk. But anyways, I've only got one rolling pin, one lonely rolling pin. This guy really looks really good in here. I don't bake. You know, and this crock doesn't have anything in it yet in hopes of me actually growing my rolling pin collection. I don't know. What do y'all think? Hope y'all had fun shopping along with me today. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know if there was anything you saw in the video that I didn't pick up. It's always fun to see what I missed. Till next time, I'll see y'all later. Bye, friends. Haul number 2. My hair is crazy today. Later. Bye, friends.